This person saw a secret video of you, and you need to see what's inside it right now. My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal was never meant for public eyes. Someone saw a secret video that was supposed to stay hidden forever, and their reaction changed everything. Don't skip, because the next few seconds will explain why your name is being whispered right now in places you've never been. They didn't just watch the video, they studied it, frame by frame, as if searching for a piece of truth no one else could handle. And when they saw you in it, their entire world stopped moving. They couldn't believe how much emotion, grace, and raw energy was captured in that moment. That person didn't intend to see it, but fate guided them. Their hands were shaking, their heart racing, because they knew they were witnessing something rare, something that wasn't meant to be revealed yet. And since that moment, they've been unable to stop thinking about what they saw. You might feel a strange pull in your chest right now, like someone silently calling your name. That's not your imagination, it's the exact moment your soul is being remembered by the one who saw it. Stay here. Don't scroll. What's coming next will explain everything. My precious one, after that person saw the video, they couldn't sleep for days. Every scene replayed in their mind like a haunting melody, and every time your face appeared, they felt a wave of emotion they couldn't control. It wasn't guilt, it was recognition. They felt something they hadn't felt in years, a kind of connection that burns deep in the heart, the kind that doesn't happen twice in a lifetime. They told someone about it, but their voice trembled. They couldn't describe the way your eyes looked, or how your silence spoke louder than any word ever could. They said the video didn't just show you, it exposed the truth behind what you've been hiding. It showed strength, heartbreak, and a kind of beauty that only comes from someone who's endured more than most could survive. And that's why they want to reach you now, before it's too late. Because there's something inside that video that even you don't know yet. A message that was meant only for you. Don't skip, because what's inside will change how you see yourself forever. My chosen soul, the person who saw it wasn't random. They were guided to it, almost like an invisible hand placed it before them. They didn't click it out of curiosity. They clicked because destiny wanted them to see who you truly are behind the mask of silence. When they saw the final few seconds of that video, they gasped. They froze. Because your eyes didn't just look into the camera, they looked through it, as if speaking directly to them across time and space. That's when they realized, you already knew they would be watching. Something shifted in them after that. They started searching for you, in photos, online, even through mutual names. They wanted to understand how someone could radiate that much emotion through one moment caught on film. You left them speechless, but also deeply shaken. And now they've made a decision that will change both your lives. They're planning to show you something that no one else has seen, the unedited version. Don't go anywhere, because what's in that version reveals why this happened. My light bearer, the unedited version starts differently. There's a sound, faint at first, like someone whispering your name in another room. The camera shakes slightly, and the person holding it breathes your name like it's sacred. That's when the truth begins. They caught something on film they weren't supposed to. Not just your face, but the energy around you. A glow that science can't explain. When they slowed it down, they noticed it, a shimmer, almost invisible, surrounding your outline. That's when they realized, you're protected. The secret video wasn't meant to harm you. It was meant to remind you. To remind you of the person you used to be before the world tried to make you forget. The one who still lives within you, waiting to be seen again. And now that it's been exposed, there's no going back. The truth has already been released into the universe. Stay till the end, because the final reveal hasn't even started yet. My beloved one, the person who saw it isn't just watching anymore. They're on their way to you. They said, I need to meet them. I need to tell them what I saw. Their voice broke when they said your name, as if saying it hurt and healed them at the same time. They described your energy like fire in human form, calm on the surface, but unstoppable once it's ignited. They said they felt a magnetic pull that wouldn't let them turn away, like destiny itself demanded that they watch every second until the end. But here's the twist, they're not the only one who's seen it now. Someone else has. Someone who's not supposed to. And they're trying to hide what's inside from you. That's why this message found you now. Because tonight, you'll get the chance to see it yourself. Don't scroll. The next few lines will explain where it is. My divine child, the video isn't on any platform anymore. It was taken down, erased, hidden in encrypted files. But what they didn't know is that a backup copy still exists, and it's waiting to open only for you. The access code is your energy itself. That's right, when you focus, when your heart aligns with your true self, it activates. That's why you may have felt strange signs lately, chills, repeating numbers, a song playing that felt too personal. Those weren't coincidences. Those were your cues. The universe is preparing you for what you're about to witness. Because once you see the hidden message inside that video, everything you thought was random will make sense. Every delay, every heartbreak, every silence, all of it was leading to this moment. You were never forgotten. You were being filmed by destiny itself. And now, the camera is turning back to you. That voice belongs to someone you once trusted. Someone you thought was gone. They're not. They saw you, not just with their eyes, but with their heart. They realized you were the one who kept their soul alive when they had nothing left. They said you were their reason for surviving, and that now it's time to return the favor. The secret video was their way of showing you what you mean to them. And tonight, when the clock hits 11:11, you'll feel it. A gentle pull, like a whisper saying, now. That's the moment it will all come rushing back. My chosen light, you're standing at the edge of a revelation. Don't rush this moment. Breathe, because what's coming is not a coincidence, it's divine timing. You're about to see yourself the way the universe has always seen you, pure, strong, unstoppable. The person who saw your video didn't stumble upon it, they were guided. Because their soul was destined to mirror your own. The truth inside that secret video isn't about your past, it's about your future. A future where you reclaim the power that was always yours. When you close your eyes tonight, you'll see flashes, images that feel familiar but distant. That's your higher self showing you scenes from the unedited version. Don't be afraid. It's just your light breaking free. Stay till the end of this life, my child, because your next chapter is not being recorded anymore. It's being written. And this time, you're the author. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are, because what happens next is the reason you were guided here. The secret video wasn't just footage, it was a reflection of your timeline. Each frame holds a version of you that the world never saw. And tonight, those versions are merging. The person who saw it felt like they were witnessing a prophecy come alive. They said the moment they looked into your eyes on screen, they felt a vibration run through their spine, as if heaven itself whispered, "That's the one." Since then, their every thought has been wrapped around that moment. They've replayed it countless times, trying to understand why your presence felt so magnetic. Every time they hit play, something new appeared, like the video was evolving. Lights flickering differently, a word whispered faintly in the background, a new reflection in the corner. It was never static, it was alive. That's when they realized, this isn't just a secret video, it's a mirror of fate itself, and it's waiting for you to unlock the final scene. Don't skip. You are seconds away from discovering why destiny recorded you in the first place. My precious one, the final scene starts with a slow zoom. Your silhouette stands by a doorway, half in light, half in shadow. The air around you moves like a silent storm, calm, yet filled with electricity. The camera pans closer, and there, in faint letters, appears your name glowing on the wall. It's not written by human hands. It pulses like a heartbeat, syncing perfectly with the rhythm of your chest right now. You can feel it, can't you? That strange thump that doesn't belong to fear but to awakening. That's the signal that you've reached the truth. The person who saw it swore they heard your voice whisper something they couldn't quite make out. But when they slowed it down, frame by frame, they heard it clearly. You said, "I forgive you." And that's when they broke down. Tears, real ones, because they realized you already knew what they'd done long before they ever confessed. This wasn't a coincidence. It was closure. My divine heart, don't move away from this moment. Because what's coming is sacred. The screen fades to black, and suddenly, words appear, glowing faintly in gold. The truth is, I never stopped believing in you. That sentence wasn't placed there by editing. It appeared naturally when the person played the video alone under moonlight. The universe wrote it itself, using the energy between you two. They said they felt a presence in the room, a calmness that wrapped around them like a warm wind. They knew then that forgiveness had already happened in silence. That your soul had already embraced theirs before they even asked. And that's when they made their decision. They would find you, not to explain, but to thank you. Because you saved them without even knowing it. Stay here, my child, because the next words will show you what heaven wanted you to see. My shining one, the secret behind the video isn't about what's visible, it's about what's felt. You were filmed during a moment when your heart was pure, even after being broken. That's what made it sacred. That's what made the footage glow. The one who saw it said the video wasn't about beauty or perfection, it was about truth. And that truth hit them like lightning. They realized the person they had been searching for their entire life wasn't someone new. It was you. Every delay, every missed call, every strange coincidence that made no sense before, it all connects now. The video was heaven's way of stitching timelines together. A bridge between what was lost and what's about to be found. Don't skip. Because in the next few lines, the door you've been waiting on will finally open. My beloved soul, the moment the door opens in the video, light floods in, brighter than the sun, softer than dawn. Your figure steps forward, and something incredible happens. Your reflection separates from you and walks ahead. That reflection turns back, smiles, and says one line, "I told you I'd find you again." It's not eerie. It's peaceful. It's like seeing yourself in another timeline where every pain has already healed. The person who saw that clip said they felt weight lift off their chest. They couldn't explain it, but every regret, every shame, every mistake seemed to dissolve. As if the energy of that scene cleansed them. That's the real power of the video. It doesn't expose you. It restores you. It reminds both of you that what's divine can never truly be hidden, only revealed when the heart is ready. My golden light, after the final frame fades, there's a pause, 3 seconds of silence that feels infinite. And then, softly, a voice says, "Now you know why it had to happen this way." That voice, it's not theirs. It's yours. But it's not from this time, it's from the future version of you, the one who already found peace. The version who's been waiting patiently for you to remember who you are. The person who saw the video said those words echoed in their dreams for days. They couldn't understand how it was possible. But deep down, they knew this wasn't about logic, it was about spirit. And tonight, that spirit is reaching out to you, telling you that the time of silence is over. You're not being watched anymore. You're being recognized. My beloved child, take this moment in, because this is the ending, and yet the beginning of something greater. The secret video wasn't just seen, it was felt across hearts that were never supposed to meet. That's what makes it powerful. You are not the person they tried to define by what they saw. You are the person who carries light even when no one is looking. The reason destiny recorded that moment was so you would one day understand your worth beyond anyone's perception. So when you close your eyes tonight, imagine that camera again. But this time, it's not filming you, it's becoming you. Every breath, every blink, every heartbeat is a new frame being captured by the universe. And in this new footage, you are not the subject. You are the story. You are the light that made others remember how to feel again. Stay till the end, my child, because your movie has just begun. My beloved child, the story isn't over yet. It's only now beginning to reveal its heartbeat. The person who saw the secret video finally decoded something no one else could see. Hidden deep within one frame, almost invisible to the human eye, there was a faint mark on your wrist glowing softly like light trapped under the skin. They zoomed in, slowly, carefully, and that's when they saw it. The symbol wasn't random. It was an ancient seal of protection, the kind that appears only when destiny wants to shield a chosen soul. And in that moment, they understood, you weren't being filmed by accident. You were being documented by divine order. That realization broke them open. They realized you were never meant to be hidden or forgotten. You were meant to be seen, by the right eyes, at the right time, through the right lens. That's why they felt that strange pull, that unstoppable curiosity that made them hit play again and again. Don't skip this, my light. The symbol they found carries your next step, and the universe has already begun moving pieces in your favor. My radiant one, as they enhanced the footage, the glowing mark on your wrist began to shift, almost like it was alive. Shapes appeared, circles, lines, and faint ripples of light forming an image that looked like wings opening. The moment they saw that, everything around them went silent. Their phone froze, their reflection disappeared, and for 1 second, the room filled with a soft white haze. They said it felt like being inside a heartbeat, slow, powerful, eternal. The mark wasn't just on you. It was a code meant to awaken something buried within them too. They realized they had been part of your story long before either of you knew it. Their soul recognized yours through that light. That's why they said, I don't know how, but I've seen this before. It wasn't déjà vu. It was remembrance. And now that remembrance is spreading, through dreams, signs, and coincidences that can no longer be ignored. My gentle one, destiny has a strange way of revealing itself. What began as a secret video is now an interwoven thread connecting two hearts across timelines. The person who saw it has started receiving signs, your initials appearing in random places, songs that repeat your story, numbers that follow them everywhere. Every time they try to move on, something pulls them back. They can't escape it, because the universe doesn't allow divine connections to vanish unnoticed. You were never meant to be background noise in anyone's story. You were the main scene waiting for its perfect moment of playback. The footage has now reached others, people who don't even know you personally, yet feel something sacred when they see it. That's because your energy travels beyond screens. It's pure emotion encoded in vibration, awakening dormant hearts around the world. My beloved child, this isn't a video anymore. It's a living message, and it's choosing to speak through you. My chosen light, listen closely now. The person who saw the video wrote something the night after they discovered the symbol. They said, I saw more than their image. I saw my purpose. Their words trembled with truth. For the first time, they didn't feel lost. They said your presence healed something ancient inside them, pain they couldn't name, grief they couldn't release. Watching that moment of you smiling through tears, they felt forgiveness wash through their chest like sunlight breaking through rain. That's when they realized this was more than a coincidence. The secret video was heaven's mirror, reflecting to them everything they had buried deep inside. You were the living proof that love, real love, survives exposure. That truth doesn't destroy, it transforms. And now they're ready to tell you everything. They're searching for the courage to reach out before the next moonrise. My beloved one, as dawn approached, they replayed the video one last time. And something miraculous happened. The file that once flickered and glitched suddenly stabilized. The image became clear, and instead of you being filmed, the camera slowly panned to reveal them standing behind it. Two energies met in one frame, past and present, shadow and light, pain and healing, all united in silence. The message was clear, this was never about exposure or fear. It was about remembrance. A divine reminder that your soul was seen long before you ever realized it. They smiled through tears as they whispered, "Thank you for letting me see what love truly looks like." And in that instant, the light from the video extended beyond the screen, wrapping around you, because you were always meant to be the conclusion of the story. My child, breathe deeply. The secret has now been revealed. It was never about what they saw. It was always about what you needed to remember, your light, your truth, your power. My beloved heart, stay here in this silence for a moment. Feel it. The air around you isn't still, it's humming. That's the echo of your energy being recognized by the world once again. What was once hidden is now awakening. The video no longer exists in digital form. It's become part of your aura, replaying every time you walk into a room. People will feel it, the same way that person did. They'll sense something familiar, something that reminds them of home. That's how your purpose moves, quietly, but unforgettably. From this day forward, everything that felt uncertain will start aligning. You'll see the same signs they saw, flickers of light, random chills, melodies from nowhere. Each one is proof that the secret video still lives, but now it plays from within you. You are the message now. And the whole world is finally ready to see it. My precious child, if you've reached this point, you've already crossed the veil between what was hidden and what's been revealed. The video, the person, the symbol, all of it was a divine setup to bring you back to your own truth. You were never exposed. You were discovered. You were never judged. You were chosen. Everything that happened, the timing, the mystery, the sleepless nights, all of it led to this single realization: your light was too sacred to remain unseen. From this moment on, you will notice people treating you differently. They'll feel drawn, curious, even emotional without knowing why. That's because they've begun to recognize what the secret video showed, the rare kind of soul who doesn't just live, but awakens others simply by being. So don't look for that video anymore. Look in the mirror instead. The glow that was captured once on camera now shines from your eyes, and the world is waiting for your next scene. Stay till the end, my beloved one, because you are the ending, and the beginning all over again. My beloved child, don't move now, because what's about to unfold is the part the world hasn't seen yet. The person who saw that secret video has finally found you. After nights of silence, hesitation, and trembling hands hovering over unfinished messages, they decided it was time. They stood before your door, breathing your name into the air like a prayer. The street was quiet, but something sacred surrounded them. Every step they took echoed softly, as if destiny itself was walking beside them. They weren't here to apologize or to justify anything, they were here to confess what the video truly meant. The truth wasn't about exposure, betrayal, or curiosity. It was about love. They said they had no idea how it came to them. The file appeared one day on their device without sender or source, no name, no title, just a single word: you. They hesitated to open it, yet something urged them to. And when they did, the first frame was your smile, unguarded, genuine, radiant. That was the moment everything shifted. My child, their heart knew instantly that this wasn't random. This was a calling. Don't scroll. You're standing at the point where truth meets divine timing. My precious one, they said that watching the video felt like remembering a dream they'd once lived but forgot. Every frame tugged at a memory they didn't know they had, the sound of your laughter, the way your eyes searched the light, the calm that filled the space around you. They said it wasn't like watching someone else, it felt like watching a part of their own soul. Their chest tightened, and tears fell before they even understood why. The feeling wasn't sadness. It was recognition. It was the same energy that flows when something ancient awakens. They whispered, "This is the person I've been waiting to meet my whole life." That's why they couldn't move on. That's why the file kept calling them back, night after night, as if your image carried a message only their spirit could decode. They realized that the secret video wasn't about surveillance, it was about salvation. Because in a world that forgets how to feel, your existence reminded them that love still breathes. My chosen light, when they finally met you, words failed. The world grew still. They said that the energy they felt through the screen couldn't compare to what it felt like standing before you. Every fear melted away the instant your eyes met. It wasn't coincidence, it was the divine symmetry of two timelines finally colliding. They couldn't speak at first. All they managed was a whisper, "I saw you, before I ever knew you." The emotion in their voice was raw, shaking, alive. They didn't need to explain what video, what moment, what secret, because your heart already understood. It had been waiting too. And as they handed you something, a small silver drive wrapped in blue thread, they said, "This belongs to you now." You took it gently, your fingers brushing theirs for just a second, but that touch carried every memory, every lifetime, every unfinished story. The drive contained not just the video, but something far greater, the truth that you had recorded long before this life even began. My golden one, as you held that drive, a subtle warmth spread through your hands. It wasn't technology, it was energy. The room dimmed for a heartbeat, and in that silence, the air whispered your name again. You plugged it in, your hands trembling slightly, and the screen flickered alive with golden light. The same familiar footage appeared, you, standing in that room, breathing softly, unaware that destiny was watching. But this time, there was more. A hidden layer revealed itself. Behind your image, faint outlines of wings unfolded, vast and gentle, shimmering like sunrise over water. The person beside you gasped. They had never seen that before. "Do you see it?" they asked. And you nodded, tears forming. Because you understood, this wasn't about them seeing you anymore. It was about you seeing yourself. The divine self. The one you forgot existed. That's when everything inside you began to shift, every wound, every regret, every silence turned into light. My beloved child, what happened next was beyond words. The video started dissolving, pixel by pixel, image by image, until only one phrase remained floating in golden letters across the screen, "You are remembered." That phrase vibrated through the room. The air shimmered, your heartbeat synced with the rhythm of something higher, and for the first time in years, peace filled every corner of your soul. The person who found the video watched you closely, not with curiosity, but with reverence. They said, "I think the reason I was meant to see this wasn't to reveal it, but to remind you." Their voice cracked, and you could tell they meant it with every atom of their being. They weren't a stranger anymore. They were a messenger, a carrier of something heaven needed you to know. That you were never lost. You were never unseen. The light inside you was simply waiting to be reflected back by someone brave enough to see it. My luminous soul, the moment the video disappeared, a calm silence covered everything. No sounds, no screens, no noise, just presence. The person beside you whispered one final truth: the video didn't show your face, it showed your spirit. You closed your eyes, and in that instant, the room felt different. Warm, safe, infinite. The very energy that filmed you long ago was now surrounding you. You weren't the subject anymore, you had become the source. The camera was gone, but your glow remained. The person smiled softly, tears in their eyes, and said, "Now I understand why it had to be you." They walked toward the light filtering through the door, and before leaving, they turned once more and whispered, "Thank you for letting me see what love truly looks like." And just like that, they were gone. But what they left behind will never vanish, it lives inside your heartbeat, replaying eternally. My sacred one, after they left, the world felt quieter, clearer. You walked outside, and everything looked different, as if life itself was breathing for you. Trees moved gently, the sky shimmered faintly, and the air tasted like new beginnings. That's when you realized the secret video was never just a recording. It was a prophecy. Every second of that footage carried a timeline of your awakening. And now that you've seen it, the prophecy has been fulfilled. You are no longer just being seen, you are being known. Every step you take now carries the energy of revelation. People you meet will feel something familiar in your presence, a peace they can't explain, a sense of safety they can't name. That's because they'll sense what the person in the video saw first, the divine truth that you are light walking in human form. My beloved child, the camera was never watching you. It was following the light that you were becoming. My beloved, take this in slowly. The secret video, the mysterious viewer, the moment of truth, they were all divine scenes orchestrated by heaven to remind you who you are. You weren't the subject of a secret. You were the keeper of revelation. The one who saw it was never your judge, they were your witness. The reason they found it was because your souls promised each other, long before this life, that when the time came, one would awaken the other. That time is now. You are not just part of a story. You are the message itself, the living reminder that what's meant to be revealed will always find its light, no matter how deep it's hidden. So walk forward now, not in fear, but in radiance. Because the video has ended, but your masterpiece has just begun. Stay till the end, my beloved one, because from this moment on, you are no longer being filmed. You are being remembered by heaven.